Hello, this is Daniel Mart back again, and for this video, it's going to be another vlog style video. I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes, and maybe this is kind of surprising given what happened last year, but I'm actually going to be doing another 48-hour film challenge. Yes, another 48-hour film challenge. If you guys were here last year, saw my video for that last year, my videos I did for that from last year, for my 48-hour film challenge from last year, we all know that was a goddamn disaster. I did not like the project. I did not like some of the people I worked with. I thought it was a very frustrating project. I thought it was honestly one of the worst films I've ever been a part of, period. I thought the quality of the film was just atrocious on several different levels. So why am I doing this again? Because at the end of the day, I actually still do enjoy doing the 48-hour film challenge. Despite how much I absolutely hated and tore apart last year's experience, I still learned a lot from it. And even in past years I've done this, I learned a lot. I made a lot of great connections, and that's why I'm doing it again this year. And I think the only difference is not even. I know the only difference between this year and last year is the fact that I'm going to be doing it with a group that I actually know. So I've done the 48-hour film challenge. This will be my fifth time, I want to say. I think, or fifth time. I did it 3 times, right before the pandemic, and then last year, and now this year. And the 3 times I did it before the pandemic, they were for the most part good. I have my issues with some of the stuff that happened, especially in that last year, in year 3. But overall, I think they were so good, and those are still the experiences I cherish and I have a lot of fond memories for at the end of the day. But again, I just want to go back into this and have a real good mood about it, have a real good, satisfying experience with it, and hopefully this is gonna be the one. So to speak, especially compared to what happened last year. Some of the previous films I did when it comes to the 48-hour film challenge that I've done, aside from La Familia, which was the one from last year, I did Debts Unpaid, which is I think one of my more notable, successful films that I've done in general. I've also done The Museum. Oh, Dial H for Health Inspector, so I did that one as well. Yeah, so I've been around with this, but I really want to do this year what I tried to do last year, and it just kind of failed. And this year, I really want to try to have a film where I can actually leave my mark, so to speak. Similar to what happened on Debts Unpaid, where I came in there as an actor and really felt like I did something with a character. I kind of want to do the same thing this year. I think the only difference is this year, and it happened last year, but basically the change I'm trying to do this year now is like I want to do more than just act. And by doing that, the way I'm doing that is by becoming a writer for the film. I did that last year, kind of, because of how it went down. It's one of those things. I was a writer in name, but I don't really recognize that credit, so to speak, or I don't really acknowledge that credit, so to speak. But hopefully this year it'll be different, and I can properly acknowledge that credit. And unlike last year, hopefully this film does go somewhere past the 48. We can actually submit to film festivals. The team I am doing this is with McPree Productions, with Alejo Vega and his crew, which I've done a number of different works with. I did Captive, which we're currently doing the film festival run for. We just released Meeting Juan Jones. That's a feature film that we did together. I acted in it, and I was a production manager on that film. We've collaborated a bunch of times on a bunch of other projects. Wise Guys vs. Aliens, Drew, Hands of the Pharaohs, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, and it's one of those things that last year we joked about it so much, how bad of an experience it was last year, that hey, next year, aka this year, you should join so I don't have such a bad experience. And one thing led to another, so to speak, and now he actually decided to join, become a team leader, so to speak, for the 48, and I'm there right now. And so yeah, I was kind of like the spearhead for this new adventure, so to speak. Right now we are gonna go to the kickoff event, which is where we get our stuff. And what I mean by our stuff, that's where we get the categories. So for every 48-hour film challenge film, for those who don't know, you get a certain elements, criteria, stuff that you need to put in your film. They give you the genre or genres, because it's usually 2. You could choose one, or you could combine both genres. And after that, they give you the character, the occupation of the character, a line, a prop, they have to use as well in the film. So a line of dialogue, a prop, so it could be like a pencil. Last year was like earbuds or headphones. A line, I forget what it was last year. I'll probably put it here if I remember. And then the name, the character. So it's usually like they give you both genders, so male and female. So last year it was Paul or Paula Mitchell, and like the occupation was like, I think it was like an agent or something like that, or I want to say it's an agent or like something with a police officer, but that could have also just been my genre. And then of course the genre goes to, that varies from team to team. But last year we got spy comedy or some shit like that, if I remember correctly. Wasn't really a comedy. Sure, shit really wasn't that much of a spy film, but whatever. So yeah, we'll see what we get this time around, and regardless of what we do, it's gonna be better than the bullshit that was in last year. That's all I know. So yeah, let's see what happens next. Just very fast, I want to show you guys the fit. So black boots, dark corduroy pants. These are more like chocolate brown. I think they may appear more black on screen right here, but they're more like chocolate brown in real life. Pink, Oxford shirt, whatever, and then of course then you have the necklace down there, black, some black accents with the rings and the necklace right there, and then as well as the watch, which I'm not sure if you can see it right there, but that's here, just show you here. So yeah, that's the fit. He's gonna hate that. Alright, and I am currently back home. As you guys saw, we got the categories. I showed you a bit of the event over there at the studio, CLM Studios, where they've hosted it in the past, the kickoff event for this. They did that last year, they did it again this year. And yeah, it was very good, it was very fun. I've always found like the selection process when it comes to like, hey, picking your genres and getting told the elements, the name of the character, the prop, the dialogue, and the occupation. I've always found that just to be a little bit tedious. I don't know why. It's one of those things like I don't just want to like give me the information so I could go, so we could start this. I feel like we're kind of just wasting time by doing this whole hoopla, but whatever. But it's good to see people again. I got to see Natalia, which I just did an interview with a few weeks back for Soap. I got to see Fawad, who is another actor I've worked with in the past. So it's good to see that some of these people again. But besides the point, so the event was fun, and what we got. So the particulars of this one, the elements, the core elements are the character. So the character is named Lee Santos. So Lee is already kind of a gender neutral name. So it's not one of those things where you have to go Paul or Paula or John and Joan or Michael, Michelle, whatever. It's Lee. Lee is a gender neutral name, which is good. And it's Lee Santos. The line is, "What did you expect?" That is the line. The line is, "What did you expect?" And pretty interesting line. If you ask me, the prop is a paintbrush. It has to be a paintbrush, so you have to figure that out into your film somehow. A paintbrush, and then after that, the occupation. So one of the characters has to be a professional organizer, and that's always the funny thing with these things. The occupation are usually something random or something that's not really a profession, so to speak. So yeah, we got that, a professional organizer. I'm not really sure if that really is an actual job per se, or at least not in that context or not in that specific way. So yeah, and then the genres that we got were superhero and influencer or like social media type of film. And the thing with this is that you could either choose to do one of the genres or you could do both genres. Usually the teams like to do both genres, combine them to one, and that's what we got. So yeah, and the event was from 5:30 to 7 basically. And after that, me and two of the other people who were there from my team, I thought I was gonna be alone, to be honest, but no, a few people from my team were there. The camera people, Victor and Will. They went to this event, and then after the event, at 7, we went to a nearby Dunkin' Donuts because the rest of our group was gonna be writing the script for the film, and brainstorming over a like Zoom chat, or really it was Google Meets. Or that's where we did it. So the three of us went to a Dunkin' Donuts that was nearby, got a little bit of food, snacks, and we hung out there for about an hour. After that, I was picked up, and then I came back home. And during that whole car ride home, I was still on the Zoom call, or the Google Meets call. They were also on the Google Meets call, and we were all just discussing what we can do with this plot, with what we were given, with the fact that it's a superhero, and with the fact that it's social media, it's an influencer thing. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm pretty sure I said this in the video from before, but I said that he may hate this genre, the social media part of it. Alejo, who's gonna be the director of this film, but I'm not gonna say surprisingly per se, because I'm not surprised, but it's one of those things like I just like if it were up to him, this is not the genres that he would choose. I know it, and that's exactly what he said. But he does like the challenge, and he does like the ways that we could interpret this genre, and especially how we wrote it out. It's stupendous. It's great. I'm very excited. It is one of those films where I do think there is going to be a lot of room for improv because of the way that we wrote it. In a sense, it's almost like skittish, or like a lot of skits, so to speak. But there is still a whole through line narrative throughout the whole film, and that's the one thing. This does need to be about 7 minutes long. This can't be any longer than 7 minutes long. You can have an extra minute, so it could be 8 minutes long, but that last minute has to basically be the credits, or any like behind the scenes stuff that you want to add, or anything like that. So that's good. But yeah, this essentially has to be 7 minutes long. And the way we broke it up is we have the in thirds, in first act, second act, third act. And the way we have it is that the first 2 minutes is Act 1, the next 3 minutes is Act 2, and the last 2 minutes are Act 3. I am excited to see how this turns out. We got superhero, and we ended up we managed to find a costume per se. And when I mean find, like Alejo, he had the pieces, the outfit pieces, somewhere in his closet, because he does, I wouldn't say cosplay per se, but he's done a lot of like costume stuff for films or for events. And we managed to find something for him in his whole mess of a closet, for something that looks like a superhero, which I'm really excited for you guys to see. I have a really funny part in there where I kind of portray one of his sons. I'm not gonna say anything past that, but it's a very funny film, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. I'm really excited to see this. I do genuinely think that this may be one of the better films I've done. When it comes to the 48, the only question is, will it rival That's Unpaid? Really, that's the one question, because compared to the other stuff I've done, La Familia, I mean, just any film I've done, period, right, squashes La Familia, because that is the worst piece of shit I've ever been. And so that easily squashes it. After that, we have the museum, which that was the first thing I ever did. It's fun for what it is, but not really. But it's one of those things like it was fun doing it. How it came out, it's a film. It's like that. It's a film. You tried. We did something. It's there on my resume, I guess. It's like one of those films. Like, yeah, I did it, whatever. And even then, for that film, I didn't really have that big of a part. I did have a kind of a fun part, but it wasn't that really big of a part. But yeah, so it's probably gonna squash that. And then Dolph H for Health Inspector. I mean, I think technically, aside from That's Unpaid, Dolph H for Health Inspector may be the next best film I did, as part of the 48, and the next technically best film, like when it comes to like the camera work and the cinematography and the writing, whatever. But the thing with that film is that I practically have a cameo role. I'm literally on screen for like 5 seconds getting killed off. So, again, this just has to beat That's Unpaid. Will it beat That's Unpaid? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's gonna beat That's Unpaid, because that is just such a linchpin film in my filmography on my resume. But if anything, it'll be second best for sure. It'll be second best if for anything else. And honestly, that's a pretty good position to be in. I do think that after this film is completed and shown at the 48, I do think there is a potential, knowing Alejo, that we could maybe submit this to other film festivals just across the nation or across the world or whatever. So that would be very exciting to see and very exciting to do. But yeah, I'm very excited to have this. And yeah, I should really go to sleep, which I just wanted to do this, like, close out the first day or first night of everything, to you guys how it all went down. And yeah, because it's basically 1:30 essentially right now. Whereas it's essentially it's 1:28, and about 2 minutes it'll be 1:30 a.m. and I need to be up at about 5:30, I want to say, because Alejo's gonna pick me up around 6, and then we're gonna head up to the location, which is up in Davie, which is about an hour away, give or take, hour and a half away, give or take, because that's the locations where we have. One of the actresses for this film, she was gracious enough. To let us use her house for the film. And honestly, given what we got and given the plot that we concocted at the end, it's great that we do have this house because this fits perfectly. And that's the thing with the 48. You have to look at your resources that you have, especially when it comes to locations, and almost right around to those locations. Similar, like if you have an actor or actors, you have to write around your actor sometimes, and that's one of the beauties. So we kind of wrote specifically for the house that we got, and as well as for the actors that we have here. But yeah, overall, it's a really great film. I hope it's a really great film. So far, it is coming out better, especially compared to last year. I have really been enjoying. I did really like this collaborative process writing the script, especially compared to last year. I mean, I really should stop comparing it to last year, but like, I honestly just have PTSD from last year with La Familia because that shit was shit, you know? Overall, can't wait to film this. My costumes for this one is going to be very crazy. I'll give you some looks once we get to that part later today. And yeah, but that's basically it for now. I'll see you later today. Good night. Hello, y'all. Good morning. It is currently 6 o'clock in the morning. I should be getting picked up soon. Alejo's going to pick me up so we could go to the location right now. But I just wanted to do this quick intro vlog right now. Intro video right now for today. And showing you guys what I'm going to take today. So as I described a little bit yesterday, we got superhero film, and my character, he is going to be the son of the main character, of the main superhero. And what we decided for my character is that he's going to be a little bit extravagant. He's going to be, like, fashion-wise and also personality-wise, he's going to be kind of extravagant, kind of big. And yeah, and which makes sense because this film, yes, it's a superhero film, but the other genre that this is, it's also like a social media influencer type of thing. And I'm going to be the social media influencer type of thing of this feature of the short film. 7 minutes long. So yeah, but because of that, and because of the character that I play, we want my character to be a bit more extravagant, a bit more opulent, I suppose, and the way he's dressed, the way he styles. And yeah, I still need to comb my hair, to be honest, but I just wanted to get this part out of the way. So I just kind of want to show you the clothes that we have for the character so far. So first off, we have 3 shirts. Of course, the one I'm wearing, which I'll show you in a bit, in the fit check at the end of this little portion. But we have this shirt, and this is kind of to get you an idea. This is the type of shirts that we want me to wear. These kind of like small pattern shirts with like flowers details here, and you know, it looks kind of extravagant. It looks very extra, and that's what we want. This character is going to be very extra in the way his personality is, the way he dresses himself. So we have that. So we have this shirt. So the next shirt we have, again, going in line with that extraness, we have this other flower shirt. Unlike the other one where it's mostly dominated by like greens and reds, mostly reds and greens, this one's more dominated by blacks and blues, with red still and hints of white, but not as much as the other shirt. And again, we just kind of want to show off that opulence. And also the little flower motif kind of also ties in with one of the themes, I guess you could say, of the film. I'm not sure, I'm not necessarily sure if it's a theme per se, but there is something to do with flower in the film in a sense. So it kind of fits in there as well. Alright, next off for the pants, we have these green corduroy pants I kind of cut the ends of because they were too long, so I kind of just frayed it myself there. And for the fabric for the pants, what I thought is like, oh, it would seem a bit mismatched to wear corduroy with the rest of this ensemble. It's almost like, in theory, this ensemble, these two outfits should not really work because of the fabrics, of the material, because of the designs on the shirts, but they really do. So corduroy for me is like that kind of thing that kind of just oddly works for it. So both this pant that I'm showing you right now plus the pants I'm wearing are both corduroy. This is more of a chocolate brown, and this is more of a green. Also, their fits are completely different, where this is more wide leg, whereas this is more slim fit, and I'll show you that. I'll show you this in a bit as well. But yeah, these are the pants. It's really cool. I'm probably gonna style these with the first shirt that I showed you guys, to be honest. And then the second shirt that I showed you guys are probably gonna go with these pants. So yeah. And then we have the jackets. So we have 2 jackets here I'm gonna be wearing. First off, it's this double-breasted green suit jacket, or just sports jacket, whatever. I've got this off of Depop. I think I may have shown it earlier in the year, like around New Year's when I first got it, or my birthday. I forget when I got it exactly, but I may have showed this a while back. And yeah, this is a pretty cool jacket. The one bad thing about this jacket is that it is incredibly itchy. It's made out of wool, and It's one of those things you can feel it sometimes even through the fabric. Even though this has the lining inside, you can still sometimes feel it through the fabric, which is kind of annoying. And it goes even past the shirt fabric, so like it sometimes just feels very itchy, which is the one bad thing about it. Hopefully I don't have to wear this for too long, I'll be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'll be styling this with the green pants and then the first shirt, I want to say. Again, I'm going to show you guys a fit check once you get to the place officially for you guys to see what outfit the character is wearing when. But yeah, it's really cool. And both this jacket and the next jacket kind of give him almost like I guess a mafia boss type of feel in a sense. I'm not sure if mafia boss is like the right word, but like boss for sure, like some kind of like a boss move. Like he is a big deal. Again, he's very opulent, he's very extra, he's a social media influencer, he's a big social media influencer. So him having this big appearance, and he's the son of a superhero, so him having this big appearance kind of makes sense for this character. So there's this jacket. And then the last jacket I have here is this blue suede jacket that I got last year thanks to my sister. And I'm going to be styling this with these pants, the chocolate brown corduroy pants, plus the second shirt that I showed you guys. And again, kind of gives you that powerful feel. Sometimes, I'll be honest, I forget that this is a zipper jacket sometimes, so there is that. I kind of wish it would have been more of a button, like a suit jacket almost. But, you know, it still works. It is just a smidge too big on me when it comes to the torso. But, again, overall, it still works for the feeling that we're trying to get for the character. And overall, it's really cool. And then last but not least, the actual outfit that I'm currently wearing. So I am going to be wearing these trousers, again, the chocolate brown corduroys. Again, these are more slim fit, as you can see. Plus some boots right there. And then this shirt, this paisley shirt, so still a bit more opulent than the other shirts. I mean, sorry, a little less opulent than the other shirts because it's short sleeve, it's the small designs, whatever, but still kind of extravagant, all things considered. And, you know, I'll have this as a backup shirt in case of anything. Hopefully I don't use it with the wool jacket because my arms would just be fucking dead at that point. But yeah, and then also just to give you some taste of the jewelry, my watch right there, my, what is that, Citizen, plus 2 rings here, 1, 2. Plus 2 more rings there. Let's see if they focus up. And the contrast of black and white, white, black, so to speak. And then plus a little bracelet there, cross bracelet. And then, let me see if I can show you guys this. I also have a necklace right here. And honestly, what I'm thinking is honestly just buttoning this up to the top on every single shirt. And then having the necklace just like be over it, right, like that, so to speak. If that makes sense. More like that, you know, once it's all buttoned up, I just have the necklace right around there. Again, just to show off the necklace. Kind of gives it kind of a douchey look, too, which makes sense for this kind of character. He's kind of a douchebag, so he will be the type of person to button it all up to the top and have this much jewelry everywhere. Let me see how I handle this. You know, with the chain on top, so, yeah. So that's the entire fit, more or less, or the idea. I'll show you the actual fits once we get to the location. And the actual fits, yeah, once we get to the location, because I only have 2 scenes. 2, maybe 3 scenes, depending on how things pan out. And yeah, so we'll see. See you there. One last thing that I was going to add, as you can see, is the sunglasses. You see that I already combed my hair now. And yeah, I just want to show you guys the sunglasses very fast. These are my own personal sunglasses. So why am I showing this? I want to see if I could get away with wearing my sunglasses throughout my 2 or 3 scenes. Just to make him seem like more of a douchebag kind of character. I'm not going to tell you what the name, because I guess my Instagram handle or my TikTok handle in the film is. But one of the names that we did joke around was like something like Mr. Miami or Miami Boy or something like that, or Miami Soldier, which would have been something similar to what the superhero character was originally going to be called. I'm not going to tell you what the official name ended up being, but regardless, I kind of just want to give it like that. One, that slight nod, I guess, in a sense of that whole Miami thing about it with the sunglasses, because of course Miami. But also, and this is maybe the one thing I'll ever say positive about La Familia, is the fact that I want to say I can somehow give it a backhanded compliment in a sense, because me wearing sunglasses throughout all of La Familia last year, almost by happenstance, it's the one thing that I generally always found kind of hilarious. Up to a certain point, because after a while I literally just use those glasses to hide my anger. But in this case, it'll be funny just to like have them on because of the type of character this is. And in a weird sense, both the character from last year, Paul Mitchell, and then the character that I'm playing right now today, I'm not the title character, if that makes sense. I'm not the character where like the name of the character has to be, you know, John Smith or whatever. I'm not that character. I do kind of find it hilarious how both of them are kind of similar in that sense, in the sense that they're both a little bit opulent. And the fact that they both, not necessarily mask their emotions per se, but they are faking a huge part of their personality, so to speak, to kind of advance their future careers in a sense. Probably doesn't come across like that in La Familia because that's a hot mess of a fucking film, but still. And also like their signature thing just so happens to be sunglasses in a sense, or like their style with sunglasses. Either way, if not, I'll either end up just using my regular glasses or maybe no glasses at all, because sometimes it is just better to film without glasses. Thing is, I do kind of need glasses to see. Personally, I'm not that blind, but still, yeah, I see better with glasses, and these do have the correct prescription to it. And I just think it'd be funny because the Mr. Miami of it all, again, that's not actually my character's name. That was a possible name for my character, but still, I like it either way. Really cool. And yeah, on to the next. All right, so what are we doing here?
We're filming our first shot for this superhero. What is it? Mockumentary?
Comedy, yeah, kind of.
Social media influencers. Oh yeah, superhero. Social media influencers. Our first two actors are in there. First scene, first take of the day. It is 9:45.
Say hi, Treek. So what does that pamphlet say, man?
This is an invitation to my hand puppet show.
Okay.
Yeah, I put you on the guest list. It's a hand puppet show starring Woofy the dog. Oh, are you coming tonight to my show?
The assistant doesn't seem impressed.
He's a lone wolf.
Okay, Mr. Santos.
Check you out later.
Mortuarian. There's a mortuarian.
Yeah, a mortuarian, yeah. Yeah, mortuarian.
Hero man.
Fear not, citizens,
And his wife right
for
there.
I am Hero Man.
His beautiful wife. Hey, Hero Man did good, just saying, right? What? No, Hero Man has good taste. Alright, so this is my outfit for this. I mean, you can't see the boots, but they're right there. Let me see. Can I raise my feet up high enough? If not. So that's the entire fit for this first one I'm doing. Again, I have two scenes. So yeah, I think this works. I buttoned it all up, like I said. So I have the necklace here. Again, I'm just trying to look for like one of those Instagram douchebags. So there we go. You ready for your interview?
I am very, very ready. I
Good.
was born ready.
Right, you're born ready for this, but not for other stuff. Got it. You're gonna hate this interview so fast.
Hating it already. I hate you. But you know you're my son. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. All right, so what are we doing now?
We are gonna shoot Nacho Libre, more like Croqueta Libre,
Oye, croqueta libre.
and a version of Mr. Clean.
We got a setup going on.
White Frozone.
Right shot.
So yeah, it is art.
Look at this hair flip, bro.
So we
I
have,
can finally do it.
Yeah, man.
we have the camera here being hooked onto the.
Camera hero. Oh, sorry.
Have the camera here being hooked up to the machine.
The Easy Rig.
And
That's what it's called.
He is a machine.
And I am the Iron Man.
So what are you? The accessory?
Me, I'm the president.
Plot twist. Let's get it.
You're just trying to capture the big white marshmallow over there across the pond.
He's there.
Home playing fucking Madden or fucking college football 25 minutes.
So what are we doing now?
Am I here? Okay, I'm gonna do a test to make sure it's not.
Hello. Say hi. So what scene are we doing, dog?
We're doing the introduction scene of our hero man, and this is pretty much our jump off point to this crazy adventure. Thank you guys for being on this journey with us.
With this absentee father. Alright, y'all, so we are halfway done through the production. I want to say about halfway done. I'm not sure if you can see it here on screen, but I'm setting like a a lot because they're doing a lot of the outside shots right now. So there's that. Overall, pretty good so far. I'm liking how it's turning out so far. And yeah, it's just very tiring because we're under the sun and it's just super hot right now. I'm wearing this long sleeve, this dark long sleeve, so you know, kind of is what it is after a while. Overall, I think again, like I said, it's pretty good. Just wanted to give you a quick update. You've already seen some of the other behind the scenes footage I've gotten. Some of it, if you guys follow me on Instagram, especially on Mart Productions, you would see some of that footage. So yeah, right now I just taking my charger from the car because this is at like 20% and I need a charger so I could continue doing BTS photography and videos. So yeah, but just wanted to give you guys a quick update. All right, Trico, why are we filling this up?
We're gonna make a splash machine.
Splash machine?
Yep.
Trying to fill it up to the tippy top.
Yep, that's what we're trying to get.
You're the one who's gonna be carrying this humongous bucket.
Yeah, James gonna be there.
Just like a big ass leak in there, right?
I don't think it's just a water hose.
Yo.
Oh, good.
So Pierre and Venti here back again.
Back again. Hot as fuck out.
Yes, it is. Bro. They're filming now. Shut the fuck up.
Get that focus?
Like fucking that roll at this fucking.
You have to give me a countdown so I can like.
You can't know when it's coming.
Yeah.
You're gonna know when
See that
it's coming.
shit.
You're gonna know when it's coming.
You know, warning, it's coming.
Is this good enough, like headroom wise? Yeah.
I think so. It's like, look, when he moves, he just.
Oh wait,
his
shouldn't I
hand
be
goes
holding
out.
this up?
Yeah, like.
Okay, you just take like one step.
No, because you put it back before I see.
You don't want to take it one step back just in case. Because we can zoom in on the pose, but if we miss it, we miss it.
Yeah. Rather miss him than the camera.
Maybe we gotta like aim a little bit above where we want to hit.
Yeah.
It goes right over.
Yep.
Yeah,
You ready?
Well, did the focus disconnect?
No.
No? Alright.
Call it. I am now rolling. We are rolling. Lift up the water.
Oh shit.
We're ready. You ready? All right, remember guys, don't toss it over. Just toss it kind of like underhand, so it kind of looks like it's coming from the bottom of the pin. All right, ready? Ready. Water wedding. In 3, 2, 1. What happened to you guys? What was that?
You did. Don't wait.
I mean, we missed the whole jump.
We missed it, but I feel like we got the.
Take two.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. In 3. Oh,
Oh shit.
nice.
It's really painful.
It was. Fucking you went on. You fell back and the canvas hit the floor and he like.
Junior, look up.
I went off the
How do you feel, dog?
Like I did that. And 3.
Sexy slow, go.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Hey yo, show that body. Rolling. I got splashed again.
Huh?
I got splashed again. I don't mind it. Alright, so I just did like the pool scene, so to speak. So we kind of improvised one of the shots. As you saw earlier, Junior, he plays my brother in the film, and the original scene was him getting splashed by water. His father, or my father as well in the film, he's a superhero, so he has like, not super breath, but like, you know, he sneezes and it's very forceful. And he's by a pool, so the idea was to have water splash onto Junior's character, but we kind of improvised a little bit where I'm also just there hanging out, and I get splashed with water. Really cool. I'm all wet. Thankfully, it's refreshing because originally I was just wet with sweat. Now I'm wet with chlorine pool water, which is cool. Good thing I've never changed clothes. Good thing I brought a third shirt, essentially. And yeah, it's really cool. I probably should have brought the repair pants, but I didn't know we were going to do this, so go figure. But overall, it's really cool. and then after that I just jumped in a pool. I jumped into the pool to get really refreshed, and Jesus Christ, it's so refreshing. Because like, we're out here in the sun, Miami sun. Actually, we're in Broward, but still. But you know, we're here enjoying filming. It's also hot as fuck, and getting splashed and then going to the pool is just the most refreshing thing ever. One thing is that again, my pants are wet, so I'm gonna have to somehow change eventually. So probably go to the bathroom a bit, and go from there. But yeah, and my eyes are a little bit red. I'm not sure if it's tired or chlorine or who the fuck knows, but there's that too. All good.
Why are you putting those 47s on our clothes?
All right, we have those close up right here.
Honey, how many times have I told you, do not hang my clothes in the C47? What is that, honey?
Like that part right here looks little.
Like,
They sound worse.
because like there's yellow.
And then you're gonna start, hey, you guys working on this thing or what, man? We're almost finished. Where are the BTS clothes? Look, lady, we're working. We don't have time to fucking eat shit, man.
Well, I'm not tagging them that after that.
All these other teams are fucking eating shit. We're working.
Dude, I look like a fucking gremlin.
Yeah, but it's not, you know, it's not anything different from your typical self.
Hey.
Bro.
Ready? No.
I feel like I look like I just got rid of the pool.
Okay, Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown looking ass.
Oh, just
That's just for her face. Just to get that.
and him like doing the social.
All right.
Alright, time to film.
And rolling.
Rolling.
I can actually film this.
3.2. Take one. And action conversation.
Sometimes I tell you no phone on the table.
It's for the gram. Look.
Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, now put it down.
Come on. I mean, who cares? It's,
On the table.
I don't,
Hey, Dad.
It's not on the table.
Where's dinner?
Oh shit, guys, I'm so sorry. I did it again.
What? It's for the gram. What? For the gram. Alright, so Dr. Pollen finally gets their time to shine. She's still here.
Still here.
Don't worry.
It's only taking me 12 hours to do
There.
2 seconds. Turn it on. Oh wait, those before the mask on before they had it. Before?
Possibly? Yeah, you may have to. No, you said the mask is on
Mask goes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mask gotta go before they had it. Before they had it.
Alright.
Don't worry about the sleeve. Oh, you didn't need to undo that.
Oh my god.
No, it's not. Don't worry. I can
Why are you messing it up?
I messed up everything in life.
Don't worry about the sleeve.
Don't worry. Isn't it?
Like, you know?
We're not doing this?
Yeah. Well, I don't think we have powder. Do we have powder? We have no powder or anything? Like,
You have coffee creamer.
Say that again?
McGruffin it. Last shot, baby. Well, couple last shots.
Yeah, last scene, right?
Yeah. Last scene, then we got a few montage shots, and we done. We wrapped one day filming, and we slept. How about that?
We slept?
I slept. You slept all day, dude.
What are you talking about?
He slept all day. The guy behind this camera here, he slept all day.
Not really.
He had like 47 slices of pizza, like 47 donuts, 2 garlic rolls, 2 bagels, 1 raw dog, 1 with cream cheese.
There's garlic bread?
There still is a taste.
Don't tell him that.
There's more?
Alright, whatever. We have one bald guy versus another bald guy. That's all I know.
That's all you need.
Who wins?
Hold on.
And hello guys, what's up? Back again. And yeah, it's been a few days since we shot Hero Man. That's what we ended up calling it at the end, The Adventures of Hero Man. And it's been a few days since we shot it. I want to say 3 days, 2-3 days. It is currently Wednesday, so maybe 4 days because we shot this on Saturday. So yeah, but yeah, overall, this experience this time around was a lot better, especially compared to last year. But I would say even compared to some of the previous years I've had, it was a lot more better, a lot more engaging, a lot more fun. Like I think I said this earlier in the video, but really the only other film from the 48 that I've done that I felt like I actually did something that I actually felt good about, it would have been back in 2019 when I did Debts Unpaid. And even then, that still has like kind of an asterisk because that's the year I decided to do 3 films in one go, and the other 2 films kind of didn't pan out the way I had hoped it would have. So there's that. But yeah, no, this year was great. I was a writer for the film again this year. I technically did the same thing last year, but not really because last year I was credited as writer for that god awful film, La Familia. But really, none of my stuff was really implemented into the script. I really didn't feel like a writer. I just kind of felt like someone was there. So yeah. This time around I helped write the film, and it was all great. It was fun, very collaborative. My role in that regard also kind of extended even into costuming to a certain extent. I mean, somebody else, Junior, Alejo Junior, he was the one credited for costume designer at the end, but even what I did to a certain extent kind of bled into that field. What else? We shot it. It was overall great. Overall great. I really do like that. I will say though, and this is a pet peeve of mine on all film sets, and it's just so happened to happen on this one, so I kind of do want to mention it. But for me, it's always a pet peeve when somebody who is not the director is telling an actor how to act, and that happened a little bit too much with one of the actors here. He is newer to the industry, from what I understand. This is one of his first films that he's ever done. So to a certain degree, I could kind of give it a pass, but it was kind of a pet peeve of mine that this individual kept trying to direct the actors sometimes when that's not your job. But that's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. Last year, that was a huge pet peeve because that's all this fucking lady did. But yeah, it's also very easy to just compare it from last year to this year, and that's maybe not the best scope to put it through, so to speak, but that's how it's been ever since then, but whatever. But yeah, overall, it was very great, very collaborative. Everybody was on their A game. Everybody knew what they wanted to do. Everybody knew what they had to do. Everybody got the gist of their character and just expanded the character from there, from what we wrote in the script to what eventually came out, from what we filmed. There's a lot of improv, to be honest, as well. And because of the nature of our film, where it's kind of a comedy, that did help in creating and finding, so to speak, some of these scenes. It was great. I also think that this is probably the best looking film that I may be a part of, or one of the better looking films when it comes to like a natural cinematography perspective. I feel like this is one of the best films in that regard, and some of the more technical aspects like sound and editing and everything else. So yeah, overall, just a really great experience. I just wanted to get on here and kind of end the video and tell you guys how it came out at the end, hopefully. And yeah, and currently the poster contest is currently up. We made a poster and it's currently up right now. And you guys can vote on that if you want. I'll have the link down below. You guys can vote on that and just vote for Hero Man and go from there so we can win. And then the actual screening of this will not be until the 28th of September, so in about 2 weeks, I want to say. And of course I'll do a vlog for that, saying, hey guys, we released the film, this is what people think, look at us, so yeah, overall though, really cool, and yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more this year. So yeah, that's basically for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.